We have something very unusual happening on Friday. In fact, we have two MLB teams qualifying under a betting system called the Blowout number 3. Now, why is this viewed as unusual, are you asking? Because that betting strategy produces an average of just 17 bets per season, while we have two on the same day. That rarely occurs. That being said, let's start by reviewing the rules of the Blowout number 3 betting angle. It goes as follows. Bet any team that lost its previous game by a margin of at least 11 runs. Do so only if they are now facing a different opponent. How has this system performed during the past 2 seasons? If you merge these 2 years, we placed 31 bets whose average odds were plus 106 in American format, or 2.06 in decimal odds. In other words, we bet more underdogs than favorites by following the advice from this betting strategy. Yet, we wrapped up those 2 seasons with an 18-13 record. If you had placed a $100 wager on each play, you would be $528 richer. That amounts to a lucrative 17.0% return on investment. Alright, now which 2 clubs meet the criteria for betting on Friday, July 26? The answer is the Boston Red Sox and the Toronto Blue Jays. Let's start with pick number 1. The Red Sox to defeat the Yankees at Fenway Park. Boston is viewed as a slight underdog in this matchup. They were destroyed by a 20-7 score in their last match, which took place in Colorado. That's why they fit under the Blowout number 3 betting system. Claiming that the Bronx Bombers are reeling would be an understatement. As a matter of fact, they have obtained an 11-23 record during their past 34 matches. However, the Red Sox are not flying high either. Since returning from the All-Star break, the team from Boston has won a single game out of 6 contests. Nestor Cortes gets the nod for the Yankees. Here is a jaw-dropping stat concerning the New York hurler. He owns a 2.48 ERA at home versus 6.04 on the road. That trend was similar both in 2023 and 2022 as well, so this seems like a recurring theme. The Red Sox will counter with Brayan Bello. His season-long statistics are worrisome. A 5.27 ERA along with a high 1.44 whip stat. But there seems to be light at the end of the tunnel. Over his past 4 outings, Bello has racked up a perfect 3-0 record, albeit his 4.44 ERA during this time frame is not necessarily special. Earlier this year, Bello suffered a loss against the Yankees by giving up 4 runs in 4 2/3 innings of work. However, he enjoyed great success over his arch-rivals last season, with a 2-0 record and just 4 earned runs in 20 innings, which amounts to a stellar 1.80 ERA. In summary, I'm not super confident about this play, but I'll stick to the Blowout number 3 system by backing Boston in this key AL East Division showdown. After this short break, let's discuss today's second betting pick in Major League Baseball. The Blue Jays were humiliated in a 13-zip defeat at home against the Tampa Bay Rays yesterday. As you can see, Toronto lost by a margin of at least 11 runs, and they are now facing a different opponent. So, according to the Blowout number 3 betting angle, we've got to bet the Jays to bounce back on Friday. They are currently viewed as a small favorite against Texas. We have a nice pitching matchup involving Andrew Heaney and Yusei Kikuchi. Don't be misled by Heaney's 4-10 record. Since the start of May, he's posted a stellar 2.81 ERA. I am very impressed by his streak of 15 consecutive outings in which he gave up 3 earned runs or fewer. I am crossing my fingers that the Jays can halt that streak on Friday. Heaney is coming off a game where he made 100 pitches, so he could be a little tired. I'm a bit concerned by Kikuchi's recent performances, but I think he'll get the job done. He has not picked up a win since June 11, but I was encouraged by the fact that he generated 15 swinging strikes in his last appearance against Detroit. I am aware that the Rangers are riding a 5-game winning streak. However, all of them except one occurred by a 1-run margin. Moreover, 4 of those 5 victories occurred at home against the lowly White Sox. I also like the fact that the Rangers had to travel from Texas to Toronto, while the Jays were resting at home. That could play a role in this game. So in summary, I'm betting the Red Sox to beat the Yankees, along with the Blue Jays to get the W over the Rangers at the Rogers Center. Hey, would you like to receive great value wagers on horse racing directly in your mailbox? My longtime collaborator, Rohan, has been crushing this sport for the past 25 to 30 years. He has been kind enough to share his betting picks for several months, and I am a true believer. He's made 74 picks during the past 13 months, and those plays have yielded a mind-boggling 55.9% ROI. I also benefited financially from his betting tips, and he is open to share those plays with you. The best news of all for you is that he is willing to offer those picks for free. He wants to prove himself to you. If things keep going the same way they've gone since I started following his plays, you will become a believer as well. You can see on your screen some of the gains I have made in recent weeks, thanks to Rohan's hard work. He analyzes lots of factors including the weather, and he does a lot of video analysis. If you wish to join our super exclusive mailing list so that you can also receive his horse racing tips, simply follow the link in the comments section below. He has 2 picks waiting for you right after you sign up. Have a good weekend, bookie crushers!